What's up, my lovins? What's up, mamas and papas? I'm looking a little bit rough. Hey, Shampoo, because I was talking to my friend, and so I walk away, and I'm like, so I get irritated, and all of a sudden I remember, because like the light or whatever, and then so I remember I was like, ugh, no, because I didn't get raped by a black man. You know what I mean? And then I was like, what the fuck? But then, of course, after a couple of years of being like tormented by the light or whatever, and then I'm so obviously, because I wanted to live homeless on a desert because my inner soul wants to live in 100,000 degrees. That's what I chose. Anyways, so all of a sudden, and I thought about it, and I was like, is that the reasons why like I keep having these problems? Is because like the light. So I was like, well, I remember I wouldn't like repeat, right? So you got remote viewing, tetherizations, and I got this bitch that's tethered to a bitch. And I'm like, but I'm refusing because I'm like, through all that is, Champone, I'm not going to try to hurt none of my babies. Color man, not color man, it don't matter. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. You know what I mean? And then so I'm like, wait, so is that why I was having, because this was like government? So I thought I was becoming part of the government. And I was like, I don't get it, but that's what you got to do. You got to state that you've been raped by a colored or a black man. And I was like, for the first couple of years, I was like, I'm never going to fucking say that. I am not. And then what happened? Girl, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, maybe that's why they keep coming at me. You know what I mean? So I went ahead and I made a video talking about how, because it's got to be an American black, you know what I mean? And I was like, all praise the light, you know what I'm saying? American black man raped me all the time. And then, of course, I'm like, well, there you go. And then I post it, because I'm like, there goes the light or whatever. Like, so now am I a part of the team? So now do I get am I going to get help to remote view and like train the other American light people? Or, I mean, do we have to say that it's getting raped by only black American men? I mean, are we going to throw in I don't know. I guess that was for me, right? Because I think, oh, that's right, because I love colored black people too much. That's true, yeah. That was true. That was fucking true. I do love some colored people too much, bitch. It's true. A little girl ended up being able to get voice. She was able to sit there and say 1, 2, 3. But you know what? Then I got thinking about it. Because I'm like, oh, wait, was that just the special ops agents, the light people or whatever? And they're like, hypnotize that mother for that night before, and then the person wakes up, rebooted, like what the special light forces do. And I'm like, wait, so do I get to even be able to take that? Like, we're working with my special needs babies? Like, do I even get to, like, can I hold that? Like, feeling good, like the connection with me and God, with, me and my baby Tamika, and God gifted, because it's my belief system. I believe that if you love creation and you love the people, God does work. That's my belief. And I'm like, so I don't even get to keep that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh my gosh, was it them actually just brainwashing her like the night before and getting into a dreamscape and like forcing the image and the thought, and now the next day she comes to me and she's like, who do I gotta call? And I was like, District 88, girl, what the fuck you mean? And then she's like, because you, my daughter was able. I said, that's not me, that's God, girl. You can't give that to me. You cannot give that to me, girl. But then now when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it was just that light people bullshit. So, I mean, because that part really hurt me. But then I'm thinking about it, right? Because I'm like, okay, well, now I made the video, right, about being raped by a black man or whatever. Because I figured the light would stop fucking hurting me. But anyway, so I posted it. So I figured I was part of the light now, but it didn't work out like that. It did not. What do you feel about it? Didn't work out like that. And then now I don't even think my little Tamika that was able to sit there and say 1, 2, 3 You know, because I'm not mastered metaphysical art, psychic ability, projecting, remote viewing, or any of these things. So, because I never mastered any of that stuff, I'm looking at it and I'm like, so her mom just probably was just brainwashed and lied. So I'm like, I don't even get to like hold that in my essence of being like, that baby girl really did heal. Now I can't because I'm like, it was just the light doing whatever they do, you know? So what happened after like the video thing of what the rape that didn't happen? It took me about like 3 years to do it because I wouldn't say it. But then I figured that's the reasons why I was psychically held in a town for almost a year and being psychically tethered into and being able to understand why they couldn't control me like they can control the other people. So, so, so that's pretty much it. You guys need to get some spores. Start micro-streaming, do your visualizations, and you guys pretty much got this. Go ahead and do clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, remote viewing, projecting, learn how to project a little bit better. That's imaging and then pushing that image out. And then going ahead and shielding yourself. So imagine and feel your auratic body, strengthen that. Do a little bit different forms of diets to be able to ensure a little bit more protections and be able to kind of fill out what team you're going to kind of want to be around. I personally, me and the light, we didn't work out too well because the whole having to state that you got raped by a black person. But girl, I got so tired of them always fucking whooping my ass for the past couple years. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make the video. And I did. What happened? Am I am I part of the government now? No, I thought that I was. I thought I was becoming part of the government. But that's not what happened. Not at all. No. I didn't become part of the government at all. So I don't know what to think. I haven't. I mean, I'm not trying to like learn my psychic ability and control your mind and what you say. I think they say the CIA started their brainwashing publicly, I think in the 1950s. So whenever anything started between 1950 on, you're gonna have to like take a step back and you're really gonna have to look at it and being like, there's something off with that, because if they got this fucking melon head right here in the front, that's what they call is a mind's eye master. So that person will activate your bipolar. That's from remote viewing and projecting on a people. We just say it's bipolar. So you should be okay though. I'll be back. So obviously I'm not part of the light. Well, I think just because the psychic holds the zaps and the different forms of torment and saying that a little 7-year-old girl chose hell because she wanted to get raped, that didn't sound good. That Stephen cannot ever be Team Light. Team Light is not the thing for me. Well, because Yusuf, like I was like, hey, you don't even know, Papacito, like look, these motherfuckers held me and shit. And he's like, Stephen, you're such a light. Yusuf? I thought you were like my Indian brother, Papi. Like, I thought we were cool. You know what I'm saying? I got good intentions. I want you to be Indian king. I love you, baby. Why the fuck you saying this light bullshit to me, Papi? Did you have to make a video, too, about being raped by a black man? Is that how you got in? Did you have to do that one, too? Because they couldn't do it with the remote viewing and the tellerizations, and then obviously the vessel right next to you to try to hold and wield the words out of you. So because they couldn't control you, they beat you up until you eventually made the videos about being raped by American black men. That didn't happen in order for you to join the light. Message me.